Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us is the Sangean model number SR-35CL. This is an AM/FM portable radio designed for correctional institutions. Yes. And the great thing is you can buy it on Amazon for a low price of $25. I'll have links below if you find this interesting. I think we have viewers that might be in a library at a particular institution and may see this and may want to know more about this radio because this is the only one available in the commissary. Well, let's check it out. I did a little bit of investigation on this radio and I'll let you know what the deal is and if it's worth the extra money, because you probably can't buy it on Amazon. Commissary is probably going to charge you double. It's my guess. So let's look at the box here. Sangean, cool, see-through. As you can see, it's missing some things. And we'll go over that. Earphones included. Well, that's a good thing. You need those. Again, earphone included. Yeah. QR code if you guys are allowed phones. I don't know if you're allowed phones in there or not. Probably not. But anyway, this is cool. You guys, if you can comment on my videos, let me know if you have this radio available to you guys and you're not sure if to buy it or not, and if I helped your purchasing decision. Okay, that's the box. Took everything out of there, make it easy. Let's show you what you get in the box. Well, you get the radio. Cool. Of course, clear is your favorite color when you're in there. Any kind of electronics, you're going to have clear. Nice. You also get the headphones. Okay, you get a carry strap, which is pretty cool. Yep, see, you don't lose it. You want to lose that in the prison yard? Nope. We got some paperwork. We got a limited warranty. Probably 90 days, I'm guessing. Yep, 90 dass. And then toss it to the side there. Some bunch of languages, how to read your serial number. Cool. That's something important to you. And then we have the manual here. Looks like a couple languages. It's a pretty simple device, being that you have no speaker. Just gonna flip it around here, just for posterity's sake. There you go. It's headphones for private listening, so you can listen to it. Yeah, you need them to listen to it. There you go. And then you got specifications there. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, awesome. I'm looking at it. I'm looking for speaker size, and I realize, oh, there's no speaker. I think the other part here is in different languages, and that's it. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of those. And yeah, so toss that aside, put that aside for a moment, and let's go over this. So dimensions for the Sangean SR-35CL. We have a width of 2 3/4 inches. We have a height of 4 7/8 of an inch, or almost 5 inches in height or length, however you want to lay the radio. And we have a thickness here of 1 1/8 of an inch. So not bad. It reminds me of the other radio, the original SR-35. Yes, it's identical. Just missing a few things like a FM antenna whip. No speaker. It's clear. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. All right, so those are a little bit of size comparison for you there. Another one I can do is like CC Pocket here. I don't know if you guys can get those. Probably not. I haven't seen a clear one of those. This would make more sense. Take the little speaker out because this sounds great on headphones. Because you got FM stereo. You don't get FM stereo on this one, unfortunately. If you wanted stereo, you're just not going to get it with this SR-35CL. But there is your little weather radio. Okay, cool. And then you have your CC Skywave. Always bring in. You're probably not allowed to listen to shortwave, I'm guessing. So there's that. All right, so boom. And then last but not least, Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He broke out of prison in the movie, man. He did. He broke out. He had an Iron Man suit. Original, #1, OG. It was awesome. Cool movie. All right. There we go. The cards give you an idea for size. All right. So let's go over features of the SR-35CL. Well, as you can see, it's clear. ABS plastic, because it says ABS right there. Awesome. There you go. You can read it. So yeah, it's missing the whip antenna. It's missing the notch that locks it. And it's also, they left the molding in place. So there's no opening there where the antenna mast would go in or where you'd attach it with a screw. I thought about transplanting all the guts from here into here so you can see the speaker and see the antenna. But I don't feel like drilling on this. I'd have to drill that out and drill that to put the antenna in. It's just me rambling. But yeah, there you go. No antenna. So you have to listen to it by headphones, of course, because there is no speaker. It's empty. But they left the holes there, so dirt can enter. Nice. Nice thought, guys. They could have left that solid since it's no speaker, but it's just a reminder that you don't get a speaker. Volume on and off control. Yeah, rocking, and you can tune it. Look, the light went on. Cool, but you can't hear anything. You hook up headphones, but I have a way to doing that. So, headphone jack and headphone experience. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know if you guys are allowed different headphones, but if you can only get the pair that comes with it, well, they're not the greatest. So, I tested these headphones, of course, with this. So, let me give you my results on the headphone experience. It's pretty important since it's a headphone-only radio. Expect no low-level hiss. That's fantastic. So, you can go really low levels on volume. At night, if you're allowed to sleep with this, you can enjoy it at very low volume. Expect FM mono only in both ears, which is okay, just don't have stereo. When you're in FM for music, you're going to expect weak lows, so no lows, no bass with these headphones, unfortunately. Moderate mids and strong highs. So these are really good for like classical music. That's about it. That's what I noticed anyway. When you're on the AM band, it's totally different. You get a low tone, and these are great for talk radio and sports programs. So keep that in mind if that's your thing. If you can pick up AM stations inside the building. If you can't, you may have to go outside in the yard if they let you stick this out there and listen to AM band out there. Probably your best bet. So there's the headphones. Now, the antenna is the headphones. So your FM antenna is 47 inches. I measured these. So yeah, you can get some great FM reception. If you're near a window or outside wall, you'll pick up FM pretty well. So there you go. There's the headphones. Internal antenna. You saw there up on top, AM antenna. It measures out at 2 1/8 of an inch. It does a really good job pulling in the stations. Not bad at all. Our dial AM, you can see it's marked 540 to 1600. I will tune it because on the back here, it gives a full range for the US here, 520 to 1710 kilohertz. Don't know why they don't mark it properly on the dial. That's the same with this one too. The same markings. Here you get a white indicator versus an orange indicator. And of course your band markings are white instead of orange. FM 88 to 108, just like we get with this radio and all US radios. So then you can see your on-off volume control. So see how they just put a little red thing. You can tell it's on and off pretty easily with that. Tuning LED indicator when you're in tune, as you saw. There you go, I'm in tune with a station. Awesome. We'll plug it in, you get to hear it a little bit. Of course, yeah, no speaker. Right hand side, we got the tuning wheel. We have the band select, FM AM. And on the back here, you got the Sangean SR-35CL. And then you got a open case here. Again, don't know why. And our battery compartment, see-through, holds 2 AA batteries, which it does not come with. You'll have to supply your own 2 AA's. Hopefully those aren't too expensive for you guys. And this fits really tight. I like this one. My original here, this thing's like super loose. I don't know why. I can't get it to sit tight. This one opens up like nothing. Like you can breathe on it, it opens up. This one here, no way. Those batteries are staying put. So FM reception report with your 47-inch antenna. In my location, I picked up quite a few stations. I started out fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This came at 3 stars, good, which is above average for an FM radio. I found 60 stations, so sensitivity was good on this radio, and selectivity was also good with this radio. So on FM, you'll just have to play around with the position of your wires to get better FM signals, since that's your only antenna. So keep that in mind. This may have done better with its long whip antenna, to give you an idea. All right, cool. So we're done with that. We're going to go ahead and plug it in, and we're just going to cruise through the bands, and then we'll do final thoughts on the radio. Yeah. So let's go ahead. I got a little GPX radio behind here. I'm going to turn it on. And actually, that might turn the radio on. Let's not do that yet. Let's plug it in first. This is a little patch cable. This was plugged into the external speaker. If you guys are allowed external speakers, it might be nice with this radio. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. Now we should be line in. Okay, turned it up. Let's turn this on. And see. There we go. Now let's start on the FM band. FM is down. There we go. We'll see if we can pick up anything downstairs. This is just a patch wire that's laying on the table, so it's not even elevated. It's a DSP radio, digital signal processor, so it tunes in little steps. See if we can pick up anything.
Sent off in the 82nd minute, a VAR upgraded straight red card. Southampton couldn't find a second goal that might have induced some jitters, and Newcastle will have a shot at winning a first major trophy since 1969.
No way.
Newcastle had to play the last 10 minutes without Bruno Guimaraes, who was sent off, but they were able to hold on to their advantage, and Eddie Howe was pleased with his side's performance.
Yeah, really pleased with how we dug in. 10 men. I think the free kick actually after that foul was probably a key moment because James Ward-Prowse taking a free kick, you fear the worst.
It's like BBC. Cool.
Well, I thought the sending off was harsh because I think slow motion. The speed of that.
Sounds really good through the external speaker.
There's no.
Oh yeah, mine has a little bit of backlash. So I get to the middle and to this side here. I notice it wants to go back that way a little bit. So if that's a problem for you, I found out that if I start tuning from the top of the band down, there's no backlash. So if that's a problem on your radio, just tune it from the other direction. But I forgot about that, yeah. Trying to get these stations in. There you go. Can't hover on the music, but cool. Good song.
Our network of local dealers are ready to bid. Get the best offer in minutes. Buying or trading? Browse our extensive update.
We're almost done with FM scans pretty quick. Cool. Picking up some stuff, which is great. Tuning light working good.
Casino Amphitheater. You could be there with a friend, courtesy of the Drive, if you're listening on the Drive app, or maybe on your browser.
So I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA, if you're wondering, and the time is 11:46 p.m. Central Standard Time. Give you an idea of reception you can get on AM when we get to the AM band.
Get it, it's free. If you don't have it, download it. Make sure you're registered. The more you listen, the better chance you'll have to win something from
Vision.com. Credit and $31 down, require bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Oh.
So yeah, if you can get your own headphones, you'll be doing better. There's some classical music.
I listen to all day at work. I think.
See, I let go.
That they're commercial.
Only on US 99.
Is your new year still falling flat?
Has a little bit of backlash. Like if you tapped it,
Multiple steps. You are not alone.
sometimes it'll just go on its own. I think with use that'll go away. Fun. Yeah, I like tuning these. You get a basic idea what to expect. Again, this is not even elevated wire. It's a 3-foot extension here.
If you broke, then you could have anybody, any money. When you were bought.
Qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay,
commercials, always fun.
It's 11:50.
Chicago's only station dedicated to news around the clock. News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
So fairly accurate dial.
A quien engaño siguiendo tu rastro me caigo a pedazos.
Backlash.
Que no me llamara. Stay starting gratem. Ya chis. You're everything I need in my life. Chicken wing. Can you hit a little rip?
And that's it. But if you look, yeah, backlash is right at the end here. A little bit of an annoyance. But I'm thinking if you just hold it for a while, it'll probably just stay there. So hopefully we don't have too many important stations up at the top of the band. Alright, let's go to the AM band. And we'll work our way backwards. And we'll go with the normal. Let's do normal. I get lost. Let's go down the bottom here. A lot of stuff on the AM band. Now you'll see me turning the radio, of course. With the AM band, it uses the internal antenna there. You just point it to the direction of the station you're trying to receive. So if it's to the south, you point the antenna to the south. So that click on and off, that's actually not the LED, it's just the circuit. So you might hear that clicking on real faint stations. On strong stations, you won't have that issue. This one does the same thing, and the one before this one did the same thing. So it's part of its makeup, DNA. So I think we're 530. I think this is Cuba, believe it or not, 1,700 miles away.
To bring a strong voice and his experience
540.
To his reporting.
WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin.
But we also break out. We have a mayor's election coming up as well.
Could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, go to...
There's a 560, the answer. WIND, Chicago, local station.
Policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
People of the world, I am Chef Andres, and I'm here.
See if I can find anything. Just bear with me. Okay, I think this is 630 KYFI, I want to say. And this is out of St. Louis. And this gets mixed with other signals as well. KTRS, excuse me. KYFI. That's 630. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. 630, yes. You'll get 630 Chatham, Ontario, too. But I feel like we're not there yet. But maybe I jumped further. Let's find out. Yep, that's what that was. So yeah, that was 630 KYFI St. Louis, Missouri earlier. 275 miles, 5,000 watts. Right now we're at WSM 650 Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Coming in clear.
Keep it 20. Well then, how did we end up here?
I think we were talking about the most unbreakable records, and then free throws.
WSCR, Chicago, 670, the score.
We know Wilt had big hands, among other things.
We went from free throws. We went from Shaq shooting free throws to Wilt Chamberlain and Ric Flair. Listen, people, you've been off the $35 or so billion
out of that for these other projects. It is left somewhere in the neighborhood of about 51.
Here's WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
Highway Trust Fund. About 35 of that is siphoned off onto these other projects.
That's a pretty sensitive receiver. That's 710. Nice. And it should be WOR, New York, New York. 750 miles. Okay, well, maybe that was what happened to 720. That should be Zoomer Radio. So I have my little Skywave, and I can frequency check, and just yeah. Yeah, they got some old music playing there on Zoomer. So we missed 720. I don't know how we missed that big station. This is CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Wow, I think 720's off the air. That's a first. What, must be doing antenna repair? That's interesting. I'm not picking it up. There it is.
And maybe grab some lunch in Palm Springs, because I don't get down the hill.
720 WGN. Just took a little bit to find it.
Yeah. And I love that J.D. McPherson song that
Raleigh James
played.
Had you heard it before?
I heard it before.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Zoomer Radio again, 740, CFZM. Gotta love the music.
2 million youth are homeless or trafficked, and for 50 years, Covenant House has worked relentlessly.
I'm just gonna keep checking where we're at.
They get clean clothes, hot meals, medical care, and a safe
750, this is awesome. WSB, Atlanta, Georgia. 630 miles from my location. So at night, you'll be able to long distance listen with this radio.
And concerned that Biden has apparently skipped his annual physical. And I have my
grimly caught the public eye across the UK. Last week's conviction of a double rapist.
WJR 760, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
Andrew Burns was heading for a female jail. Solely because he says he had done...
You know, Dominic...
Up for lead guitar.
This thing's jumping.
Well, women are attracted to that, too.
There have already been too many reports of women in that estate being intimidated.
Okay, here's 760.
The fact that it has taken such vivid case
by virtue of WBBM Chicago.
So it's wanting to lock on 770, but it's not. So it's going to 780. This is 780.
Latest Illinois lottery numbers. Pick 3 evening game 500 Fireball 5. Pick 4 evening game
WBBM Chicago.
Fireball 1. And Lucky Day Lotto evening game 12, 24, 26, 30.
Military precision of it all.
800 CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles. Voice comes in kind of weak. Okay.
When you have heart failure, and often hear,
those stomach issues ruined your birthday. You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa. Sweetie, you haven't touched the tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
if these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, talk to your cardiologist. Ask about transthyretin amyloid.
This is WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles.
Underdiagnosed disease that gets
Nice.
worse over time. Learn more. ConnectToYourHeart.com. That's ConnectToYourHeart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Former Navy SEAL Sean Ryan shares real stories from real people, all walks of life, on the Sean Ryan Show.
3 years ago today, we kicked off the first episode of the Sean Ryan Show, and we have hit number 55 overall out of it.
Malik Monk. Who's the third one?
Trey Lyles, baby. Trey's having an amazing season.
8:30, WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
Multiple big games. He's playing so well.
Oh, awesome. Okay, all right, Andy, appreciate it. Thank you so much. I mean, really, you pick out any team, there's a cat connection, but there's so many guys we forget about.
But you shouldn't be. Put your sleep to bed.
8:40, WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, Ground Zero, I believe. Yeah. Just the end of it. We're at the top of the hour now.
Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
Sean Payton, the next head coach of your Denver Broncos.
Oh.
KOA.
Denver.
8:50 a.m.
94.1 FM.
KOA news time, 11 o'clock. In an announcement...
Okay, KOA, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles. They're an hour behind us. So we're turning midnight here, so that's pretty cool. Got Denver. Yeah, I don't know if I said it yet. 850 miles, or sorry, excuse me, 890 miles on KOA 850.
To New Orleans for Peyton. Broncos Hall of Famer Steve Atwater.
Super excited about it.
Au même de la décriminalisation de petites quantités de drogue dure dans la province.
860 CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Has experience in average
Introducing a lot. We're so much more than a place. We're a cause. Visit ymca.net/more.
This is 870 or 880.
Have you heard this disturbing prognosis? If we don't act now to reverse the childhood obesity epidemic, the current generation of young people could be the first in United States history.
So 870 is WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
President of Visiting Government. September is Childhood Obesity Awareness Month. More than 23 million of our children and adolescents are overweight or obese.
PBS News, you will focus on the 29-year-old's life and not his death.
So here's 880 WCBS, New York, New York, 750 miles to the northeast.
The solidarity of this community.
We're almost done.
Officers of the law.
Vice President Harris among those to be in attendance at the funeral. ABC got its hands on video of Trump's deposition.
This is 890, I believe, WLS, Chicago.
Said taking the fifth was for gangsters and the guilty. You see, the mob...
Awesome music on 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
710 ESPN LA. That bucket putting the Lakers up 6, but back come the Knicks.
In the lane,
1000 WMVP. Chicago.
We're deadlocked at 114. Exactly 24 seconds.
It's going to buzz up the dial and we'll finish this up.
ESPN New York. Tie game at the end of regulation.
The root cause, but
show you all the stations you can pick up.
Cause. Now as NASA shoots from home a day after going smartest thinkers out, Dallas Americans faith and from their enclosure.
In the sun. Kenny Pickett too.
$1 billion in profits just at
5-team and I
children.
A new study of the risk of Alzheimer's in people over.
But Mom, it's like, hey, okay, listen, everything I'm saying is true, but
Memphis said the city's hope.
A little bit of backlash here. It's more noticeable towards the end.
about 48 minutes, and we did a good job of...
1530, WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio.
28 points, so he now needs 89 to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most.
The law prohibits the manufacture or possession of...
Here's 1540, KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa.
Requires people who already own such weapons to register them with the state police. The law was enacted after the July 4th parade shooting in suburban...
$16.10 CHHA, Toronto.
7,000.
1620. Lake County, Illinois.
What are we doing now?
Backlash.
First degree theft, marijuana possession.
Proliferation of these things is next level.
It goes to 1700. Right there, KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa.
We have so many callers about Sean.
And if I let go, wants to go back. Okay, cool.
It's a nice debate, and then next year.
There you get the idea. All right, awesome. There it is, the Sangean SR-35CL. Yeah, is it worth the money? Well, if this is all you can get, then I guess go for it. It is a better label radio versus a non-marked one. But if you're like considering this and you're not in a correctional institution, you might want to get the original with a speaker for $1 less. You can't see in it, but really there's not much in there to look at. As you can see there. Yeah. Little DSP chip right there where it does all your tuning. Yeah. So yeah, get the original. All day long. All links below if you want to support the channel. Give me a like if you like the video. 2 if you like Sangean radios and want to see more. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And 3, comment below what you think about these CL. Would you add to your collection just because it's see-through? Are you in an institution where that's all you can get? Let me know. It'd be interesting to hear the conversation. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.